Well, some big special teams moments late in the game. You guys had to kill a few in the third, and you scored a power play goal in the third to get some insurance. Do you feel like that was one of the big keys for you tonight?
Yes and no. I mean, unfortunate. We want to play a 5-on-5 game, and we talked about, especially going into the third, just to play smart. So it was a little bit unnecessary, I would say, but obviously, PK and power play got it done. So that what matters. That matters, and going through stretches like that, end of the day, it's a win. And but overall, it was a good effort. I thought Cops made some great saves on the end too. So no, it was a good group effort, even with a tough start. Unlucky bounce there, but guys stuck with it and got the win.
3 points for Jeff Malott. Now he's got 20 goals in the season. What has he brought to you? And obviously tonight was definitely a big game for him.
Yeah, it was really good. Again, I thought our best players were best players today, and that's what you need, especially this time of year. Moving forward, those guys got to step up, and Jeff is one of them, and he did not just today, overall, all year long. He does a good job. He goes to those areas where a lot of guys don't want to go, but there's always a reason why he scores 20 goals, right? So good for him.
Glenn Gaudin, one of those guys too, but he dropped the gloves tonight. I don't know if you were expecting that. What did you see from him?
I mean, I kind of knew he had it in him, but no, it was great. He had a great game. He had a lot of jump. He was, you could tell, those kind of guys. He's been around, and he knows, he understands the game, and he also knows, I'm going to turn this around too because I can. And so good by him having that fight would really, fired up our bench, and also having a nice goal and a good game. So good for him.
2 games in a row now for Luke Rowe with a goal. Feel like he's playing a little bit better, where it's maybe harder to take him back out of the lineup?
Yeah, no, it's always up to the players, and as long as the players play well, they stay in the lineup, and Rosie does a good job lately, not just by scoring goals, but overall he's getting better again, being more consistent, and listen, his shot is so heavy. I mean, he should shoot it all the time. So, but it's nice to see when the goals go in.
First game this year for Quinn Olson. I know you had him one game last year at the end of the season, and if I remember back to that game, he did make a lot of different plays in that game. He kind of was very involved today. Same kind of thing. I feel like he kind of just is that type of guy that's involved everywhere.
Yeah, no, he's a guy I think coaches trust, and I think it was a little bit of eye opener for him too. It's a different league, right? It's a different pace of the game, so I think he just has to get used to that. But overall, he did fine. He didn't make any big mistakes, so he should be better moving forward.
I know you mentioned Phoenix Copley, but how nice was it to get back in the win column for him too? Because there's been a lot of games where he's played well but hasn't gotten the win.
Yeah, no, and as a group, we talk about in the past we give up a lot of goals, but the goalies were great, and that was the frustrating part, right? And so it was up more to us players and coaches to kind of fix what's front of the goalies. And again, even in the losing streak, like these guys played well and Cops played good. I feel really bad for him, but he's one of the guys. He was very focused today. He was dialed in like he always been, and even those 2 early goals didn't really rattle him. So he stuck with it, and he made a great breakaway save what we needed, and thanks to him, we got a big game and a big win.
What are some of the things on your mind for tomorrow? You go right back against these guys. They're going to want to get back at you. What are some of the keys that you're going to bring into tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I know. What I learned, Shaf, is you gotta celebrate those every win, right? We just been through it, through tough times. So we're gonna enjoy the time today and get some work done and getting prepared for tomorrow. But the guys should get some rest and kind of feel good about the game they played today. And our job is not done yet. We came here for 2 games and we want to finish it tomorrow.